if your best looks different to that, that's so fine, that's so valid. You are welcome. In the environmentalist movement, we can't all be perfect. As one of my favourite creators says, do your best and advocate for the rest, and that's what it's all about. You can't be perfect. In this world full of plastic, full of rubbish, it's very hard to be plastic free. It's very hard to have, it's a difficult thing to do, but I currently have the privilege and the ability to do so, so that's why I'm doing it. And it's just to share and maybe inspire or just chat about it, but there's no pressure. It's not your fault as a consumer, it's the organisation's fault. Remember that, okay? So this is the all natural woo woo. I like that. I don't think that's going to be a trigger word though. Woo woo. Deodorant and anti-chafe stick. It is bicarb free. I don't know if I've ever had a problem with bicarb, but it is bicarb free. It's in the flavour Tango, and it says get zesty and dance all day with tangerine and lemon, and let me tell you, it does smell really delightful. And again, this is meant to have less packaging, and it is plastic free. It's also vegan and doesn't test on animals. The toothpaste also doesn't test on animals as well. So yeah, again though, this is an expensive one. If you guys are interested, I could do a video on like environmentalism and some of the positive things we can do. They're really easy. I think I really like videos where people are sharing the really easy ways we can help the environment. Let me know if you guys would be interested. Also, it's such a pretty colour, isn't it? Do you guys like fast or slow tapping? Do you like combined tapping? Or just the one tapping? I don't know, I can't decide. I think I just like them both. The next thing is from a company called Sacred Taste. I think they're based in Australia, but that could be wrong, but I got this when I was in Australia. So Sacred Taste, they do cacao blends. So as probably some of you guys know, I have a few health struggles, so I actually can't eat chocolate. I'm allergic to dairy, not lactose intolerant, dairy intolerant. So I can't have any dairy, but I'm vegan, so but I did eat a little bit of chocolate. But yeah, no, so I can't have any chocolate. So this really helps me because it's gives me that chocolatey, like hot chocolate taste, but without any of the dairy. It's a really cool brand because it's all organic, it's ethically sourced, and it helps to stop deforestation. Really cool brand and super tasty. I'm not sure if they ship to the UK. If they do, I will be getting some more. This is called the Original Cacao Blend. It is grounded, scented, and awareness. It has antioxidants, magnesium, iron, calcium, zinc, and theobromine. It is ethically sourced and regenerative cacao, organic, refined, sugar-free, gluten-free, and vegan. Let me read this to you. This sounds really interesting. It says, food of the gods, revered by the ancient Mayans as food of the gods, cacao has been considered sacred for thousands of years. Traditionally used in sacred ceremony as a bridge to connect to the spirit realm, today we use it in daily practice to improve health, elevate mood, enhance cognitive function, and deepen our connection with ourselves, spirit, and Mother Nature. Cultivated in the heart of the Amazon basin, by one of the oldest tribes still living in the jungle today, the Ash restricted on the food side. I can't have caffeine. I don't drink alcohol. I can't eat dairy. I can't do anything with dairy. Yeah, so that's like no sweets, no cakes, no crisps. I can't have any like fizzy drinks, any pop. So yeah, like my vices is drinking cacao. It's a sad life, but this is so delicious. This is really, really, really delicious. So I think you can just get cacao from like your local supermarket, but try and check if it's like organic and ethical, because some cacao they what's the word for it? Some cacao can be paying for deforestation, and we don't want to do that. We love the Amazon. Okay, and then this is another top. This top is made out of hemp, and hemp is a really good material. It's very environmentally friendly, and I don't really buy fashion or clothes first hand. I always try and do second hand, but I thought I would support this company, and yeah, this is a hemp top. I'll try and show you. That was terrible, you can't really see, but I'll put a picture here of what it actually looks like. It's a very cute top. If I do buy fashion, like first hand and not second hand, I always, and I only do like sustainable and ethical, because all clothes are handmade. So I always like to make sure that the workers are being paid and the materials are good materials that don't actively hurt the environment. Again, it's really hard, but Depop's really good for second hand, vintage, all of those things. So usually I do go second hand, but treated myself to this hemp t-shirt, which I'm very excited to use and wear. The next thing I want to show you guys is this ring. Is it gonna focus? Let me try and get it to focus on the ring. We're not gonna focus, are we? Oh, there we go. Okay. Yeah, so is it gonna focus back on me? Okay, so it's kind of interesting ring. I usually wear these three rings. So this is one for the other hand, and this is actually my grandma's ring, and it didn't fit me, so I got it resized to fit me. I feel like it might still be a tiny little bit big, but I can now wear it, so that's so exciting, 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 exciting. Yeah, I'm so excited. It was not cheap. I didn't realise like how expensive it was to get rings resized, but so worth it, so worth it. It's interesting because I always wear my rings, but I realise that you guys probably don't see them very often because I don't wear them in videos, because sometimes they're a bit too loud for like finger fluttering and like these sounds. You know, the good old hand movements, the good old hand movements. Okay, and next is the most exciting thing of all, my knitting. Very exciting. So I bought some merino wool, and this is ethically sourced and ethically dyed as well. I do try my hardest with these things, and yeah, I'm actually sewing myself a headband. While I've been a little bit ill, I've been so bored. I don't really like just sitting reading and watching TV all the time. It gets really boring, so buying myself this just is giving me something to do. I've only knitted a few things, so hopefully I'm gonna knit a top to match this, but we'll see how it goes. But